Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching around the world. Before we get started, I'd like to say Happy New Year from Aunt Barbara and the channel. We are going out January the 1st. This video is going out at 10 a.m. So a load of you have been overindulging at Christmas, eating the old Christmas dinner, whether it be vegetarian or vegan, having a few too many of this. So January's the sort of time of year that everyone brings in their New Year's resolution. Now, this is my third time joining Janice for Veganuary, and 3 years ago, I would say it's got easier every year. There's certain things which I'll discuss while I'm making this video have got easier, and yeah, definitely selections got easier. It's definitely gone more into the mainstream. So, yeah, well, I got offered, you know, I used to do dry January. Yeah, okay. I used to nearly do it. I used to crack probably on the last day, and some days, some years I used to do it. But then Janice started doing this Veganuary business. She did it 1 year on her own, and I said to her the next year, I might join you for this Veganuary. And she says, well, you can't really do dry January at the same time. And I was like, result! I don't have to do dry January. Being vegan for a month. Easy. So, without further ado, we are going to make vegan lasagna. I'm not making if you watch my other cooking videos, I normally do a load of batch cooking and I try and get it down to 140 proportion. No, this is going to be a dinner for about 3 or 4. You can batch cook them if you want to, but I'm just going to be a basic vegan lasagna. So before we get started, let's go moving forward with a purpose, and let's hit that intro. So, as I just said in the intro, vegan lasagna. So, what I've done over here is I have prepared some one pepper, red pepper, because Adam likes red pepper. You can put anything you want in a vegan. Bulk it out, like Mick Brown and said, we can bulk it out with lentils and stuff. I normally make my own mince, but I'm trying to do, this is going to be your first day doing Veganuary, and you'll be going, oh, what do I do? What am I going to be eating? Well, simple tea. Just keep it simple the first day. Don't push the boat out. I'll get Janice to make a video next week for a lentil cottage pie, which is really, really nice as well with homemade mash. But I've just kept it simple. Cathedral City cheddar are plant-based. They bought this back last January as a block of cheese, and they've kept it on the shelf. Can I say thank you so much, Cathedral City? It has been my go-to cheese. I've been actually eating this when it's not Veganuary, because it's very, very nice cheese. And if you go to Tesco's, like I have today, you can buy the free from lasagna white sauce. Wow, free from most. Is it vegan? That's the question. Well, I'll have a look at that in a minute. And yes, we're going down. Suitable for vegans. Well, I'll take that. So that's our cheese sauce with that, free from lasagna. I'm getting myself in a pickle now. No chilies going into it. And I bought the Richmond's mincemeat. Now, I've probably seen some of my videos that I normally do my own, but yeah, Richmond's. If you haven't tried the Richmond vegan sausages, they are really, really, really nice. So watch out for them ones. Right, I'm just going to go and wash my hands, so I'm going to stop you for a minute. Let's carry on. Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to go and reread that free from Tesco's, because I was like, thought I had a moment, but if you read the back, there is no milk or eggs or anything, and it actually does say, very, very small print, Tesco's, put it on the front, vegan. Put a big vegan sign on it. It says suitable for vegans. If you're going to do vegan food, put a big sign on it. And another rant. Oh, I'm going on a rant. If you're going to make vegetarian food, like pepperonis and stuff, make them vegan. Because the pepperonis, which are vegetarian, I can't eat in Veganuary because they got egg in it. And I couldn't buy the corn mince today because it's got egg white in it. Sorry, and ran over. Right. So we're going to use olive oil. And we are going to add a little bit of olive oil in our pan. We're going to be no draining today because we don't have to. We're not using that meat product. Let's get the fan on. Let's get the light on. Let's get my sexy little wooden spoon. Oh, bit dyslexic, so when I go and read things, I read what I want to read, and sometimes I get my little focus in my head. I knew I read it right, but then I doubt myself, so I have to go back and read it again. But it's fine, if you can read it twice, yeah, read it twice, it's good. So we're going to put the onion and the pepper in. We're going to add the vegan, Richmond's vegan mincemeat in. Richmond, I've never had this, but if you go to a barbecue and you take some Richmond vegan sausages with you, people look at you and go, we got one here. No, once they try them, they go, we don't know that they're not meat. They are lovely. What I've got here, as I've said on my other videos, available in our shops we got in Worthing, our Asian shops. Big tub of garlic paste, and I've put a bit in there for flavouring. I'm going to be using some mixed herbs de Provence, and we're going to be lightly frying this up. But even, I know I've said in the other video, I've said make your own, that's a personal thing. But if you want to do quite a quick meal on your first day of Veganuary, and you're like, well, I'm going to go for lasagna, go for something easy. It's there. It was £2 in Tesco's for that amount of vegan mincemeat. £2 in money is not a lot. Okay, we'll put £2 in money. This whole meal's probably going to go to, because I should serve maybe 6, I reckon. Will work out slightly more expensive because you pay a little bit more for the vegan sauces, I'm afraid, and the vegan cheese. That's your bad, the producers out there telling us we should be eating insects and going vegan. Well, lower your prices a bit as well. That's another rant going. But we will. It should probably turn out about £2 a portion. Which ain't too bad really, is it? Let's see how it looks. So I've got my oven preheating now at 185. And we're going to cook this through. Now, I've now cooked this mince before, and it is quite dry, and it seems to be sucking up the oil. But I like the taste of olive oil, so I'm going to put an extra drizzle in, because I know when I cook with corn, it kind of like sucks it up a bit, but I do, and this is extra virgin olive oil, so, going to be tasty. With that garlic, we're getting the authentic flavours. Now, I've looked at my lasagna sheets I've got in. They're from Aldi. They are vegan. Watch certain pasta products, because if you're going to go and buy some fresh pasta products, you've got to watch that. Some of them might contain eggs and stuff like that. So, yes, I seem to find myself watching the packets a lot in Veganuary, which is good, because you're watching what you eat. Now, before New Year, we had a takeaway Indian, and I had a lamb dansak. And they gave us some chopped onions to go with our poppadoms. We don't throw any food in this house. That's going in the lasagna. There we go. That's in the lasagna as well. Why not? Just bought an air fryer as well before Christmas from Aldi, from the middle aisle. Starting to use it over Christmas. Quite a nice little tool if you have. We didn't really think we had enough room in this kitchen. Probably hear me moaning because it is quite a small kitchen. Sauce wise, we can either use Aldi tomato lasagna sauce, which I've looked again, it is vegan, or Tesco's tomato sauce, again vegan, or I did see this going in Lidl, Spanish Week tomato frito. If you ever get your hands on some of this, again vegan. Wow, I think, let me put that up there, I think we used the tomato frito. I know I'm not using passata, but it's what you can get your hands on. And it was cheap in Spanish Week. I'm cooking this a little bit slower than normal, as it says to fry the vegan mince for 8 minutes to make sure it's cooked. But remember, we will be adding the sauce and it will be cooking in our jar. Now, I did get a comment on my last video when I was making lasagna that I had my back to the camera a lot, so I will try and swing the camera around a bit. Important ingredient when I'm cooking is the Aldi cider. See, I don't have to do dry January. I do have to have a shave, and there's a few of you going to be shouting at the camera going, and you're scruffy, messy, have a shave, get your hair cut. I know, I need it. And Janice got me some new relaxing round the house trousers for Christmas. I think they're from Temu, but they're nice, they're comfy, nice and warm. Oh yes. So I'm going to add some herbs now. Quite a bit of herb Provence in there. Mix herbs. That is smelling absolutely gorgeous. I might leave the end of the video of getting Janice to taste this later, keeping it in there, because I didn't get anyone tasting the lasagna, but I know it's going to taste okay. But I will do a taste. I'll edit the video as far as I can, but without the taste. I'll remember where I left my leads. That is looking and smelling gorgeous. Look at that. Veganuary. So other dishes you can try in Veganuary. I don't know if you like fish and chips, but charging pause will resume once Go3S cools down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't know why you warmed up for. First time I've ever got a message saying that my camera's a bit hot. Well, we'll go with that. So, what was I going on about? Veganuary. Before I was going on about charging. Yeah, meals to cook. Well, Janice does a really nice cottage pie. Instead, I don't know if you don't like fish and chips. Aldi bring out a battered sausage and fishless fish range, which is surprisingly nice. Which is nice in the air fryer. Yeah, I know you're thinking there's a lot of tasty food out there. And last year, Veganuary, I went to Wetherspoons and had their Wetherspoon burger. Very nice as well. I think people are catching up slowly. A lot of people probably go ask, are you vegan or vegetarian, Anthony, as well? Because I know there's the hardcore vegan people, because I've got a friend of mine, Fiona Candy, who's vegan. A lot of her friends are hardcore vegans. They won't even talk to me because I do eat meat. But I respect everyone else's wishes and things, but I do try my best to but there's certain bits that I crack at. And when I put in a position, my comfort food comes back to me, so yes, I do eat a lot of veggie food. I'm not vegetarian. I'm definitely not vegan. I do enjoy the food. I enjoy food if it's tasty. That's it, really. If it's tasty, I'll eat it. So what we'll do with this is we're going to add our sauce, which is tomato frito, going in. Like I did on my other video, we drain this all the way out. And what we do is we will put a splash water in there. splash of water, shake the jar, because you've got to wash the jars for the recycling, so you might as well get the last little bit out of the jar. Splash of water in there, leave that on the side, I'll deal with that later. Give that a mix up for a couple of minutes, a couple more, yeah, a couple more minutes. And if anyone's watching who's watched my Mixcloud, they will get that joke. A couple more. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute because it says it's overheating. I'm going to see why it's overheating and then get back to you. Right, I'm back with you. So as I was saying, if you watch my other videos, I talk about my Mixcloud page, please pop over. Feel free to pop over to my Mixcloud and support me there. Look up Aunt Barbara. Now I normally do an hour every week or every 2 weeks worth of dance music on there. And my saying is, which I've inherited from, rest in peace, my mentor DJ Scruffro from Australia, sadly died of cancer. He was famous for saying a couple more, and myself and DJ Mikey T have picked up on that as his students, and I'm sure that Scruff won't mind us carrying on his tradition. So normally about 22 the hour, when I'm going to have to finish my hour mix, I start to say a couple more, and I normally end up doing an hour and a half mix to 2 hours, but everyone just thinks it's funny and said a couple more, and it's not actually a couple more, because Scruff was famous for that. You'd always say a couple more tracks, and then 2 hours later, thought we said a couple more 2 hours ago. Legend. Right, what we're going to do with this is reposition this camera so you can see everything that I see. You can see what I see. Oh, I might put you over here. We're going a small dish today. If you watch my other videos, it's all about batch cooking. Well, this is more just smaller dish today. So, you are there. As long as the cat doesn't jump up and knock it out of my hands. We're laughing. We are laughing. So, we want to get half of this in now. Half that in there now. Put the rest back over there. You notice I haven't seasoned anything, because you can season it to taste when it's on your plate. Now that, I've just tasted my little finger, and that tastes gorgeous. That is tomato frito. Gorgeous. We got some vegan lasagna sheets. I'll put 4 in there. We will put the rest of that over the top. And I said 4 to 6, but I think it's going to be made the way we eat in this house. It'd be more like 4, but if you wanted to do 6 and give smaller portions, you can put some new potatoes on the side, some salad. There's plenty of. If you wanted to make this for a family of 8, you could pad this whole recipe out like I've done with that £1.29 pack of vegetables. Go and have a look at my meat lasagna dish on here and see how I've padded that out to serve 8 at £1.40 a portion. That was at £1.20 portion of frozen veg I put in there. Really helps. Really helps. Move that over there. So that's on there nicely. Layered there. Perfect. Then we put the 1, 2, 3, 4 on top. Then we're probably only going to use half this jar of sauce, but vegan sauce, which you can make yourself with some vegan butter, as I said, some flour, a roux, and make your own vegan sauce up, yeah, from scratch if you want to, or you can buy this Tesco free from white lasagna sauce and cheap like I've just done. Put that over the top. There we go. just let that come in, sort itself over the edges, fill the gaps, let that stabilize. Go. Right about that in a minute. Move that out of the way. Right about that in a minute. Go to the recycle bin, and the piece of resistance is for the extra cheese flavours. Let's put a good sprinkling of the Cathedral mature cheese on top. This makes it taste fantastic. Should, if I was calculated right, should just squeeze the whole packet on there. And then we have it right to the top here. That will melt down. Lovely. I said that would definitely do a meal for 4. You could pad that out for a meal for 6 quite easily. As I said, with extra bits. And then some parsley. Just sprinkle it around the top. That's just as decoration. And make it look nice. Right, let's whack this in the oven. Should be able to see my oven there. There we go. Whack this in the oven and I'll set the timer. 45 minutes, I'll come back. No, not doing any flash camera things today of me fast forwarding around the kitchen, because I'm going to clear this up quickly. Because 40 minutes is a long time to kill, and just me clearing up. I'm going to go on my computer and get the first part of this on the computer and editing. So look, I always do a stopwatch timer. Let's do 40 minutes, then we can come back. 40 minutes set, start, 185, 40 minutes. Let's come back in 40 minutes and have a look, see what it looks like. No special effects or fast music this video. I'll do it for another one. Okay, see you very, very soon. Like the TARDIS. I may do the TARDIS again. I did that last time. That went down very, very well. Right, so we're back. We have reached 40 minutes. It does smell very nice in the kitchen. I think I may have had a spillage. Yes, I've had a spillage. I think I may have overcooked that a bit. Right, so in preparation for that coming out, not overcooked, it's bang on. In preparation for that coming out, I'm gonna put a dish down, a tray. Let me just stick you there. Let me get a tray. Let me get a baking tray out. Last thing we need is Janice coming home from work, and I've made a mess. I think I've already made a mess, but we could deal with my mess. Because it is so full. Stick up my tray. It was so full. What I might have to do is stick that baking tray in the dishwasher and get the dishwasher on. So let's come and have a look at this. I think I may film later when Janice gets home from work. I'll film her eating this, trying it out. But in the meantime, one vegan lasagna. Serve 4. I said it probably could do 6. Pad it out. The vegan cheese has melted lovely on the top with that vegan sauce. It's just I packed it out. Probably could have done a bigger container, and then, but yeah, slicing that will be fantastic. Have a look at that. the shadow in there. There we go. Vegan lasagna. I'm not going to try it now. I'm going to wait that to cool down and offer that up. That is for our tea later. I've already tried the sauce. Said it works out about £1.20 per serving. £1.80, Anthony. £1.80, Anthony. Yeah, I will add Janice's reaction to the end of this video. How's that then? And then you can see my wife when she gets back from work with me offering up a plate of food, and I'll get Adam and Janice's reaction to stick on the video. Right, but for now, let's get their reactions. I will say goodbye. Please like and subscribe, because I'm going to edit this video, get everything finished with the video. All I have to do is slip in the reaction and an end credit. Good to go. Please like and subscribe. Next Wednesday on Cooking with Ant, probably going to get Janice to do the lentil cottage pie. Vegan, of course. Everything in our January videos will be vegan. See you next Wednesday. Watch out for Janice's reaction. Please like, subscribe. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. There we go, we're on the outro. I've just filmed the lasagna. Janice, do you want to try it? We're on the outro now, so we don't have to do like, subscribe, or anything. We're on the outro. People want to know your review.
Looks lovely there. Very good texture. Looks lovely.
Vegan.
Hot.
Oh yeah, it's a bit hot. Vegan.
Lovely. Really nice.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
Great success!